Alright, so Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. We're counting down to the end of the... Oh, damn. Rabbit just died. But anyway, yeah, we're counting down to the final episode here, man.
おいおいおい、このバズ様に先に名乗れってか。おめえが先に名乗れよ、白ネギ野郎。
バズって言うんだ。僕はユーグラム。
バズビーか。
Alright, so... Hold on. That's the big question. What are you doing, Bazz-B, right? Like, I mean, from Bazz-B and the remaining Bambis actually came. It's like, yo, we're gonna kill, you know, Yhwach and Jugram here. Like, dog, like, why did they think they could actually beat them? I don't understand. What yeah, the youths? Yeah.
下の連中は軒並みアウスベーレンされたぜ。皆殺しだ。そうか、同情する。同情するだ。ふざけたこと言ってんなよ。てめえはこのことを知ってたはずだ。違うか。聞いてどうする。知らなかったと言えば信じるのか。信じるさ。俺とお前の仲だ。そうだろ。ユーゴ。バズビー。バズって呼べよ。昔みてえにゃ。
His hand of mine is burning red.
問答は通じないようだ。そろそろ時間だよな。陛下が眠ればお前と陛下の力は入れ替わる。俺は陛下の力を殺すぜ。裏切り者のお前と一緒にな。そうだろ。ユーゴ。
Not like something about the animation here seems really nice, really smooth.
このバズ様にまんまと先に名乗らせるとはなかなかに狡猾なやつだ。見どころあるぞお前。
別に名乗らせてないし、君が勝手に名乗ったんだし。
お前みたいなしょぼいのが獲物取れると思えねえから見守ってやってんじゃねえか。なんだよその顔。言い返せよ。てか悪者みたいになったのか。
そうだね。
ユーゴ、お前今日から俺の子分な。大人に何言われても気にすんな。わかんねえことは全部俺が教えてやる。最強のクイーンシーになろうぜ、ユーゴ。
I don't know, the lighting just seems so much more like, I mean, let's be honest here, like the entirety of this core has been looking really good, like the entire 1,000-Year Blood War anime. But I don't know, something about this episode just seems, I don't know, the lighting, color grading, something about it just makes it feel more personal, a bit more somber, a bit more, you know, that kind of vibe, kind of sad. Not like that implication. Ah, Smina business. This seems new. Yeah. Cause yeah, this is woo, shit. Yeah, this is definitely new material, dog. I like it. So I guess Yhwach killed Bazz-B's parents? Well, Yhwach and his army at the time. Almighty activated. Alright, so it makes more sense now why, despite, you know, like, it makes more sense why, even though obviously they know probably deep in their heart they can't beat Yhwach, that, you know, this is why at least Bazz-B is going after him right now. This man is literally Sasuke then. That's an interesting detail. If that's the same sword that, if that's the same sword Jugram, how it's pronounced? Yeah, these pronunciations. If it's the same sword that he's using today, it's interesting that he got it from, you know, Bazz-B's clan's burnt down castle. In fact, he still uses that sword, right?
バカか、俺がいるだろうが。これは俺とお前二人の復讐なんだ。弓の作り方ぐらい俺が教えてやるよ。そうすりゃすぐにできるようになる。
そうだね。
新たな戦闘部隊ですか。失礼ながら陛下、このリヒトレイヒの中にはもはや制圧すべき場所など存在しません。そのようなものが必要とは思えませんが、この国ではないザイドリッツ。次に制圧するのはソウルソサエティだ。なんと奴らを倒すには新たな力を持ってせねばかなわんだろう。部隊の名はシュテルンリッター。
5年、その5年の俺たちに休息はなかった。俺たちは力を磨き続けた。昼も夜もなくただひたすらに自分たちの力を磨き続けた。俺は相変わらず天才だった。そして融合にクイーンシーの才能はなかった。5年経っても霊視を集めることもできなければ相変わらず弓の一つも作れないままだった。聞いたことはあった。昔は何十年かに一人そういうクイーンシーが生まれていたこと。そういうクイーンシーは不全のものとして幼いうちに間引かれていたこと。そしてそういうクイーンシーももう何百年と生まれていない今となっては古い言い伝えのようなものだということ。気づいていたのかどうか。
Loving all these additional scenes, man. Because at this point, because you gotta remember, at this point, manga-wise, we're about 40 chapters or less from the ending of Bleach. So all things considered, you could say, yeah, Kubo had to rush. So, man, this just feels so much more fleshed out. I like it. That's also another interesting tidbit because I'm assuming they're on, like, in the human world, on Earth, right? And the fact that the people in this country, in this region, like, that Yhwach's military police can just go and say, yo, we're building a force to combat the Soul Society. It seems like the Soul Society might have been, like, common knowledge back then, right? Interesting when you think about it that way.
そのステルンリッターってのに入隊希望だ。行くぞ。おい、待てよ。入隊希望だって言ってんだろが。
試験は後日だ。追って通達がある。それまでにせいぜい腕を磨いておけ。貴様のごときポンコツを通すほど広きもんではないがな。
もう帰ろう。
腕を見せりゃいいんだろ。だったら勝負しようぜケンペイさん。俺が勝ったらあんたの
Yo, Bazz-B just just want all the smoke,
な
dog.
んならそこの偉そうなあんたらでもいいぜ。無礼な死なれば己の無力もわからんの。
Smiles.
ケンペイ猿に殺されるってな。仲間の伝令がユーハバッハ様にそう伝えてくれるだろうぜ。バズ
Alright, let's do it!
なんだ何が起きた。
Wants a spiritual pressure, dog. Kneel before the king.
俺たちみんな
お前だ。私はお前の名を知っている。ユーグラム
Haschwalth.
我が半身よ。
I hope we get more details on this other half thing. Apart from the both of them being similar types of Quincy. Like, any more details, man. Please, Kubo, give me it.
お前は私と同じ分け与える力を持つクイーンシーだ。長らく探した。何しろ同じ力を持つクイーンシーは私が生まれて後200年一人たりとも生まれていなかったのだ。
200年前から生きてるだと。そういう何百年と生まれていない。
ユーグラム・ハッシュバルト。お前は他のクイーンシーのように周りから霊視を吸収して自らの力とすることができぬ。周りに与えることしか。私は与えた力を育てさせ、それを奪い去ることで力を得たが、お前はそれすらもできぬ。赤毛の子供よ。お前はこの者といる間、日々自分の力が増していくのを感じていたはずだ。
Hey, that
それが自分の
that got me Bazz-B feel frig up, dog. Honestly.
この者に感謝せよ。
No, sir. Ooh, and that power that switched back to present day. That's cool.
So の陛下を殺しに来てんだぜ。バーナー、フィンガー、あやめろと言っているんだ。バザードブラック。
Ooh, that subtle camera work as usual.
あの時の猿だな。治らぬ無礼を私が叩き直してやるとしよう。
シュテルンリッター内での指導は死罪ですよ。あんなもののために死ぬつもりですか。
何見ている者がいなければ陛下といえど知る由もな
Once
し。
a brother, I am watching.
私が見てますよ。からねえことだ。ともかく、お前
Ooh, something of yo, though. The way they're compositing, layering, whatever the technical term is, it just looks so cool, dog. I mean, it's not like the most unique thing in anime, but it just, you know, it just looks sexy in terms of the aesthetic of the show, dog. Honestly.
は俺勝負しろ。
Ooh.
俺はまだお前に負けちゃいない。まだ。
Ooh, shit. Swift but painful. Yo. Shit, dog. Yo, just the intensity of how Jugram just cut off the man hand. Beautiful, dog.
けだ。優子。くそ。思い通りにはいかねえもんだな。お前に負けたらもっと悔しいもんだと思ってたぜ。
ユーゴ。
I wonder how Jugram actually feels, though, dog. Alright, Bleach! Episode 38 of the 1,000-Year Blood War. Honestly, getting this episode, getting to see the past of Jugram, Jugram, and Bazz-B was pretty cool. And for me as a manga reader, apart from the additional scenes that flesh out why, Bazz-B, despite, having... like, I would imagine the logical sense that he can't beat either Jugram or Yhwach, that there's some emotional investment in why he's doing what he's doing, so it makes more sense in the grand scheme of things, so like that. But beyond all of that, I must say this episode just looked like, I mean, all the episodes have looked really good up to now, but something about this kind of really emphasized the personal nature of this episode, personal and intimate, between, like, say, Bazz-B and Jugram, based on where they're coming from. Something about it just seemed very somber, very, I guess, humbling, very, I don't know, it just didn't feel very uplifting. There's just a layer of almost, tangible sadness and just, I don't want to say full-on depression, but, you could just feel like it's just a somber mood, So I like that was conveyed very tangibly through the aesthetics of this episode. It just looked visually that way, like the lighting, all of that. So I love what Kubo and the studio have been doing up to this point, but this episode definitely is a good one. I know these characters that are involved, especially for this episode, aren't necessarily the fan favorites, but I thought this episode really helped to paint things in an interesting light, while also giving some more Quincy lore, because, again, manga-wise, yeah, we also learned that, naturally, that Jugram is Yhwach's other half, and that he switches powers with him, when, Yhwach is sleeping, apparently. But, I would be curious to go more in depth with that. And I think even me saying that it kind of makes me go back to wanting to learn more about how, Yhwach was born in terms of his relation with the Soul King, because yeah, he's the son of the Soul King, but we need some more explicit, tangible details in terms of how that came about, So this is kind of almost in the same vein. So yeah. But yeah, the fight itself, visually appealing, love the subtle camera work, and of course, again, I think my favorite part of this fight had to definitely be when Jugram cut off Bazz-B's arms. Like, it was just fast and furious. Basically, you could feel the impact of it. It just worked, honestly. So definitely a solid episode of this of the Bleach. Yo, honestly, between, again, I've said, like, in one of my videos last week, I've been kind of saying, like, if this is the production value of long-running series like this are getting once, they are given time, like enough time, proper storyboarding, all that jazz and blues, like, the weekly long-running format, like, for like 200, 300 episodes isn't going to cut it anymore. That culture definitely needs to change. Like, if you're running like a 20, 24 episode, like a seasonal format, fine, but it needs that production work. You can't rush art. So that's what it comes down to. But anyway, Sanju Chia, let me know what you thought about this episode of Bleach, and I'll see you in the next one.